Who's
Taylor,
the furthest?
Taylor, what'd you say?
Who recalls?
What did
It was? I said 20. I said 20,000. So I'm.
Yeah, he's off. Taylor lost.
All right, fine.
I recommend the
I'll buy an onion.
Vidalia onion. They're sweet.
I will buy. Hey, if you guys actually text me to remember to buy an onion before next show, I will buy the onion. I'm gonna have to, because I've got fake teeth. I can't take a bite out of an onion. So I'll
boil
carve
it
off a
first.
big
You're
piece.
going to boil the
I
onion.
said $8.99. I said $8.99.
He's got a special onion circumstance.
Well, it's because I'm not supposed to eat onions.
Taylor, you can't even eat a goddamn onion. You won't do it.
Well, you still haven't eaten the onion. Has it been 6 weeks?
I don't know. Why do I have to eat the onion? I don't even remember.
You've been reminded.
You
too,
agreed to eat
pre-show.
the onion. The reason you have to eat the onion, Taylor, is because you were off by a slight amount on guessing what year Joan of Arc died or something. And at the last minute, I made up a rule that the loser had to eat an onion.
All right. Well, I forgot that. I guess I'll buy an onion then. So, I thought I totally forgot the onion.
I remember I won that guess, and I don't even know who she is. I thought she was a sailor. Just the art reference. I outguessed everybody.
You know what I saw about Joan of Arc recently? You know what her charges were when they burned her alive?
Too hot.
I think she's leading the French, right? And the rebellion.
I played the campaign in Age of Empires. Yeah, I know the gist.
Yeah, do you know what the charges were that they used to burn her? It wasn't blasphemy.
It was probably not
heresy.
I was going to say heresy. Never mind.
You would think, but she wasn't saying anything heretical at all. She was preaching the gospel. She was just reading from the Bible. So, but the problem was she was leading men into battle, and when she did so, she wore pants and armor. And right there in Leviticus, whoo! You best not be doing that. So they burned her up on those charges. Cross-dressing was
interesting.
That is bullshit. Poor Joan of Arc, a true hero. A true hero.
Well, she was schizophrenic for sure, right?
I don't care. I don't know shit about her, man.
Or was it?
I'm here to make baseless accusations. Just continue off of that.
Yeah. I'm here to make total assumptions of how things work and then go based off that. I mean, how big of an army did she lead? Do you know?
I don't have those numbers for you. Zach
was in the Zach.
All right, here's what we'll do. We'll all guess how big her army was at its height. Loser has to take a bite out of a medium-sized onion.
No, is this Price is Right like closest number?
I'm fine with that. I'll eat an onion.
Is this Price is Right? I'm guessed. I go last, so go ahead.
Okay, well, hold on. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, Zach, what year was Joan of Arc?
It was 1430. He put it in chat.
1430. Just the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I want to go second.
Hands are up, by the way. So
okay, so just to preface, I don't know the history very well. So when I say men that she led into battle, I think just so that when we get the number, like we don't go, oh, but this and that. I mean like that she was part of an army and she was leading men.
Yes.
Are we talking about the size of the whole army or just the cadre who were there on her?
No, I would say whole army. Like
I feel like there's no accurate demographic for whole army though, because this was spoken by word and tongues, and like there were multiple battles.
Well, Google will give us a number though if we Google how large was Joan of Arc's army. And I'll go first because I feel like that's a big disadvantage, and it was my idea to eat.
It's a huge disadvantage. Thank you.
Now, are we gonna have to devour the onion, the bite of the onion, swallow it?
I don't want to play this game. I thought Joan of
Arc
was
Woody doesn't get to
sailor just based on her name.
The Arc. Joan of wife. Woody's like 2 of every kind.
Okay, well, how many animals are there?
Joan of Arc.
We've been talking about Catholicism and like the Vatican, and
I mentioned the French.
Where's the boat? Where's the water?
All right. Well, maybe nobody wants to play. All right. Well,
I want to play. I've got an idea in my head. Maybe it's a stupid guess based on what you're going to say.
I'm going to guess that the French army in 1400 that Joan of Arc was fighting with in the biggest battle that they fought in ever was numbered at 9,000 men.
I was going to go higher than that. I'll stick with what I was going to say. I was going to guess 20,000.
I was going to say 10 all along. So I'm just guessing.
I would say somewhere around like 4 or 5, honestly, because most battles.
I was afraid you'd do that.
Most battles in Europe weren't that big, but since we're playing Price is Right, it's 8,999.
Ooh. 12,000?
12,000.
I can't believe I won. I can't believe
Wait, Taylor. No. He didn't know who Joan was a second ago. This doesn't count.
Wait. The question is, who's
Taylor,
the furthest?
Taylor, what'd you say?
Who recalls?
No?
What did
It was? I said 20. I said 20,000. So I'm.
Yeah, he's off. Taylor lost.
All right, fine.
I recommend the
I'll buy an
Vidalia onion. They're sweet.
I will buy. Hey, if you guys actually text me to remember to buy an onion before next show, I will buy the onion. I'm gonna have to, because I've got fake teeth. I can't take a bite out of an onion.
I did
boil it first. You're going to boil the onion.
I said 8.99. I said 8.99.
He's got a special onion circumstance.
Well, it's because I'm not supposed to eat onions.
Taylor, let me just say this, Taylor. If you either eat the onion or you don't eat the onion, you do not want a Wings of Redemption this onion situation.
Well, I was saying like I would.
Or you like have you're like, well, this is onion, sour cream and onion chips. You know?
No. We said to have a big bite of a medium-sized onion, and what I'm saying is I will take a knife, I'll carve off a giant ass bite, and I'll eat the whole thing.
I'm teasing.
Or I'll eat it like, you know what? Fine, I'll go to the fucking dentist with broken teeth.
Of redemption.
No, go to the dentist with broken teeth. You boil the onion.
No, it's got to be raw. That was the bet, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you got to drink the soup.
I
What the
think
fuck?
Taylor
No,
just
no.
better cut the onion to preserve his teeth. I think we should allow that. I mean, what kind of monsters are we?
No.
Can
Can you imagine like if my teeth break eating an onion?
You saw that happen to Tucker on stream? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, did his teeth break?
Yeah, body
he has.
That
I think it's one of
sucks.
his front center.
Tucker Carlson?
No, Tucker I Jericho.
The guy on the podcast, right?
I was like, damn, I thought like if that was on like the news, I would have seen somebody's tooth pop out in the clip. But no, that sucks.
You just haven't gotten. Is it? I mean, are we talking apple style or like a raw onion, or you can hibachi this thing into some rice?
No, it has to be raw. And in
Okay.
Kyle's words, he said he was going to ship me, I quote, the most acrid onion he could find. The most white, acrid, evil onion.
I found
I asked if I could have a
chartreuse
nice
Japanese
yellow
onion.
onion, and he said no.
They grow in bitter soil. Very sandy, bitter. In the swamplands of Fukushima, they grow these Japanese onions.
I mean, clearly this shit isn't going away until I eat a fucking onion. So I guess
Sounds important.
But I also recall it was not a whole onion. It was a hearty slice of an onion. That's a fruit.
Oh, where's your onion? You're supposed to be eating onion.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the onion thing. And I don't
you're
have an
hungry,
onion.
boy. Go get yourself a.
I promise if I had an onion, I would go take a bite of onion right now.
Don't worry, folks. I'll make sure he gets an onion. I've got.
All right,
address.
text me about the fucking onion.
No. I'm gonna mail you an onion. You'll eat the onion that I send.
I like this timeline.
Please mail me an
You'll
onion.
eat the onion of my choosing.
I'm gonna do that thing where I just put postage on the side of an onion and it's gonna
Taylor's like,
travel.
who the fuck would send me an onion and use MaxiPad?
Yeah, the used
Can you mail this?
Yeah, remind me about the onion thing. Fuck.
You'll be reminded when the onions arrive.
Okay, send me onions.
What a bushel of onions.
Give me like a sweeter yellow onion if you're.
Oh no!
You don't get to choose the
You
onions
lost
when
that.
Kyle-
You're getting the most acrid white onion that I can fucking stir up. I'll find some sort of disgusting onion grown on the other side of the planet. I'll find the Medusa's anus onion of Portugal.
All right, so you send me one like the size of a
orange peel. It's called the devil's testicle onion.
You can only get people to eat it by tricking them. It's like, oh, now you're about to poop your pants.
You know,
Like a big
I only
chunk.
said it because I hate onions so much. I feel like they ruin every food item. I
That
despise
blows my
onions.
mind, dude.
If I dice them up and melt them into a sauce, like they're amazing. Like if I want to make pasta sauce, but the onions melt after I'm done, like cooking them
Fried
down.
onions on a cheesesteak, not your thing.
Fuck no, none of that. Like I don't want onions.
okay.
Like onion rings, I'd be down with.
Well, onions on a burger, add that sharpness. You know?
I actually do that on hot dogs. That's the only place where I do
That's
that.
good too.
So I guess I'm not. I guess I do have issue
Yeah.
sometimes where I do eat raw onions. Yeah, like all I put on a hot dog is onions and mustard.
Onions is such a weird thing to dislike. I feel like it's in everything.
I know it's a problem, and I'm always asking them to take them off. One of the things about that, though, if you always want at least one thing taken off your food, you always make sure you get fresh food. That, or they take one that's prepared, open it, and pull the onions out. I've seen that done. I only worked at McDonald's for a week when I was 15, but I watched that happen, and I was like, "Bro, just make a new one." Like
they're gonna see the indentions in the cheese.
Oh my god, so gross. Like. I like to believe that nothing bad's ever happened to my food. And I do appreciate that when you order DoorDash, they like tape everything up in sort of a tamper-proof kind of manner. But somebody's definitely done something bad to my food. I think that's way more likely than I've ever eaten a spider in my sleep. That's horse shit. There's no way I've ever once eaten a spider in my sleep. But somebody's definitely spit
That's
in my
make believe.
soup.
Okay, well, I know that myth was started online probably or way back in the day, but someone like made a comment many years ago that I saw that like just convinced me the other direction. Because I just believed like, yeah, you eat spiders sometimes at night. And someone commented and was like, yeah, spiders survived billions of years by crawling into warm predator mouths, you retard. And I was like, damn, that's salient. Like, like, yeah, you know how you sleep with your mouth open and then like mice and rats crawl in and drown? No, like